and welcome to my channel. I am not great at YouTube, just gonna be completely honest. And one thing that I wanna make sure that I do is be as authentic as possible. And I want this to feel like I've invited you over to hang out and I forgot that you were coming. So that's how this is gonna be, because I have my hair wet from the shower and I wouldn't put on a bra if you came over anyway. So, you know, we're just gonna do it that way. Okay, so this video is gonna be talking about my surgery and what happened and how it went and all of the things that you guys asked me the most of. So on July 13th, I went in, it was a Tuesday, and I could barely sleep because I was so excited. I went to Coley Cosmetic in Greensboro, North Carolina to see Dr. Coley. And when I got there, we got the IV going, we got me marked up, and then it was time to go. I could not believe how fast things went prior to the surgery. It was kind of like bippity boppity boo, we're going back to surgery. I got a really long conversation with the CRNA, who was fantastic. His name was Ryan, and he really made me feel at ease, and he's the guy that put me to sleep. So if you saw any of my anesthesia videos, that was him, and he did a great job because it felt like I went to sleep and I woke up. It felt like 4 seconds. It was super, super fast. All right, so for this next part, I'm gonna walk you through my surgery. If you do not like surgery pictures, I suggest that you just scroll along to the next section of the video because it might get a little gory. So this is my tummy tuck. They cut me from hip to hip and cut a hole for my belly button. They're gonna remove all of that. They opened me up. They are going all the way up to my sternum. This is, you can see the separation of my abdominal muscles and my belly button stump right there in the middle. And this is all of the skin and fat that was removed from my lower abdomen. I just think that's crazy to even look at. This right here is one boob done. You can see that anchor scar, like I said. I get through with my surgery and then I come out, and I also remember none of the videos that happened after my surgery, but still in the surgery center. I got nothing. I was very, very, not very ladylike. I'll say that. And if you have seen my TikTok, you've seen them. If you want to see them, I will insert them here. Enjoy.
You're all right? Here, let's put your shorts on.
You got a million bajillion pounds.
Yeah, I'll get her to stand because I'll show him the binder too, just so we can pull them up. Where's her shoes?
Do we take
Who the fuck knows?
They were in the room. Or no, actually, I may have taken them. I'll go check. Well,
Did you steal them?
I think I stole them.
Okay, I should order a slide.
Stealer.
Stealer. Alright, Jen, I'm gonna get you to stand one time. I'm gonna show him the binder, but I'm gonna pull your shorts up, okay?
Holy fuck! These are babies or those?
Those are officially your babies.
Mm-hmm. Oh my head is falling. Oh me, ow, ow, ow. My head is. Did you add?
General's probably cooking in.
Jen.
Add weight to my belly. I mean, my head is heavy. Can you help me?
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I need. Help me.
Usually no one responds to Demerol.
Hey, Jen.
She's very sensitive to
I'm
pain
looking at
medicine,
your
lots
dick.
of different.
How we doing?
She's great.
Hey!
She is great.
She's a party girl.
Loopy?
Yeah.
Everything went great?
That's what you would call it.
We had sex last night.
True, sir.
Good to know. Okay.
It's Vegas rules.
Well, you might have to wait a little while anyway, so you might as well go ahead and do it before.
That's what I said.
Okay. That's a good motto.
Pre-game.
Pre-game.
I like your style.
And my butt in the chair. Nine.
Yes, ma'am.
Fucking best. Did you know that you were gonna give me boobs when we met?
Not when we first met, no.
What a circle of life.
I remember when you was pregnant with your
The
first baby.
circle of life.
Here, baby, here's
The
some more.
wheel of fortune.
Even when she
That's
got
a
like
weird lyric.
a little bit
Wheel
of
of
pain
Fortune?
medicine at when she had kidney stones, she was still like
What'd she
super
say?
loopy.
You alright?
Who the fuck knows? Have bendy straws.
Oh yeah. Hey babe, have a smooch.
Who knows?
You want more of your shake?
Yeah. Are you gonna be a small?
No, I got you two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine.
I wasn't sure if you'd have an appetite.
I don't feel bad.
You just ready to go to sleep?
Why'd you wake me up? That's my question.
Because your husband might have been asking questions if he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
That's fine. Ask away. See me in a corner somewhere.
Okay, so I get home that day and I'm feeling pretty darn great. Also, I don't remember that. I don't remember much of any of it. I just know that my husband said I was doing pretty good and wasn't really in any pain. Let's talk about the things that I had done. So I had a breast lift, a breast augmentation, an abdominal muscle repair, and a tummy tuck. I had an anchor lift. So what they do is they cut around your schnip down, and then like it kind of looks like an anchor. So that's where my scars are. And I had 420 cc high profile silicone implants placed under the muscle. And that's just a conversation that you need to have with your surgeon to see if that what you need for your body. A lot of people ask me what kind of cup size I was going for. CCs do not exactly equal cup size, so it depends on how much breast tissue you have going in, and that's, again, a conversation that you need to have with your surgeon. I went in a 36 long and came out a 36D. So I'm super, super happy with this and what has happened, and I would not have changed anything as far as my stats. Speaking of stats, let's talk about, I get a lot of questions about my weight. And what that is and how tall I am. I have no problem whatsoever talking about how much I weigh or how tall I am. That doesn't bother me at all. So, going into surgery, I dropped a couple pounds just kind of like working out and eating right. I kind of sit normally on a normal day in between 155 and 160. That's kind of like my sweet spot. I'm 5 feet 5 inches tall. And right now I'm about 163. I went into surgery like 150. So I've gained a few pounds since my surgery from eating a little too much. But it's been my birthday. It's fine. I'm not really too worried about the weight thing at all. But people want to know, based on my body, what they might look like. So if we're similar, that's kind of what that is. Another question that I get asked a lot is about the downtime. You're really not supposed to kind of lift things for a few weeks. I'm going to leave that up to your surgeon. After about 3 weeks, I was cleared to start kind of listening to my body. Still not lifting a lot. One of the hardest things is not lifting your kids, because I've got a 4-year-old who constantly wants to be held. So he had to learn to kind of be okay not being held. My advice to anyone wanting to go through this, please make sure that you've got somebody to help take care of your kids. And ideally, let your kids vacation somewhere with someone else. And then you have a support person who can take care of you for like 3 days. I had a dream recovery, and I still can't imagine doing it without someone with me. So back to stats. I'll go ahead and put in some before pictures so that you can see kind of what I was working with before, and then let's look at this now. This picture is a screenshot from one of my TikToks that I did before my surgery. You can see where I've drawn on where my boobs used to hang. This is also a screenshot from a TikTok, and it just shows the amount of skin that used to fold over my pants when I sat down. This is a picture of my abdominal muscle separation and skin that used to hang down when I did a plank. And this is also a picture of the skin that used to hang over my pants. I would have to tuck it in. Now it's time for my favorite game called Find the Schnipples. And you lose because you won't find any in this picture, even though you should. So that next day, after I spent the night in my own nice tasty bed, I had to go back to Greensboro. I live about 35 minutes away. Back to Greensboro for my post-op appointment. My husband drove me there and I was feeling fantabulous. So went to my appointment. I'll share a video with how that went.
Holy crap!
Yes.
Your waist is teeny.
Coley, oh my god.
And you're swollen.
I was so worried that my belly button was gonna look like a cat's butthole, and it looks so
Well,
cute.
they all look a little odd early on.
Oh my gosh.
You got
It
that?
looks so good. I cannot believe this is me. Like, I cannot believe this is me. Holy
I can't wait to
mackerel.
see your
waist
comparison from your finger
fantastic.
leaning over.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at what you did.
Yes, definitely snatched. As you
Yeah.
did.
Once your swelling goes down, you'll be able to see some of your definition because
Yep.
you don't have hardly any 16
Definition. Never had that before in my life. That's amazing. That's
You want to take your bra off so we see?
Oh, I can do that.
So after my appointment, my husband and I were like, hey, we're hungry, and we went out to brunch. I don't know how many people who have had mommy makeovers can say that they went out to brunch the next day, but I was feeling fantastic, and here's photographic evidence. So let's talk about price. Mommy makeovers, which is what I technically had, they can consist of a few different things. Like I said, I had a breast lift, breast augmentation, abdominal muscle repair. Let's talk about that. So that's where they take your abdominal muscles, which have separated from pregnancy, and they stitch them back together so your waist is snatched. And then also tummy tuck, and that's where they make an incision just above your pubic area and pull all that extra skin down and cut off the extra stuff. They kind of cut you a new belly button hole. It's fantastic. So all of those things together cost me about $16,000 to $17,000, and I'm here in North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina, with Dr. Coley. Depending on what you need, Dr. Coley says that it can be anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 at his office. Well, after I got home, I had bandages, obviously, on my schmoobs, and then also across. I had one drain. The hole for that drain was kind of in my groin area. What the drain does is it just allows the fluid that accumulates to have a place to go instead of just staying inside. There are some people who do drainless tummy tucks. Sometimes that can cause problems. So I just had one drain, and I am so glad that I had it because I could see all of the fluid accumulating in there. I only had it for 7 days. Once you kind of hit that week mark, things start to kind of slow down with the drainage. I just had to empty it into the toilet. And the most annoying part about it was just keeping up with it. Let's talk about pain, because when I was wanting to research this, that's what I wanted to know from everybody. I don't care about all this other stuff. Tell me about how bad it hurts. How bad does it hurt? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm the queen weenie of all the weenies. Crown me queen, because I passed out getting my ears pierced, flu shot, blood drawn. I am a weenie. If anything hurts, my body says night night, and I just decide not to participate in whatever activity is happening. So for me, I have a pretty low pain tolerance. I am so fortunate that Dr. Coley is super great about pain control, and what he does is he uses something called an on-cue pain pump, and I'll insert a picture of that here. So this is the on-cue pain pump. It comes in like a little purse. It's about the size of like a big softball, I'd say. And when it runs out, it looks like a bag with like an apple core on the inside. That's kind of how you know that it's all done. So the On-Q pain pump is a ball about this big, and it's a pressurized ball of Marcaine, which is a numbing medicine. It is not a narcotic, it just numbs you. So that had a little catheter that went, it was like right here, and it let numbing medicine be given right to where it hurt. I had it for about 3 days, and oh my gosh, it was so great. I feel like if I didn't have that pain pump, things would have been way worse for me. I would say on a total, the whole time, the worst of my pain was probably about a 3 out of 10. 0 being no pain at all, and 10 being eaten by a shark on fire. So I would say super easy. I'm getting over like some sort of sinusy sickness thing. That was way worse than my surgery. So I would do it over again tomorrow, next week, any day. It was so easy. In the mommy makeover community, the breast implant community, we talk about drop and fluff. Let's talk about what that means, because I did not know what that meant. So whenever you come home from your surgery, your implants are up here. So I've measured them like from my clavicle. So I only had 2 fingers in between where my clavicle was and my implant. So my implant was like way up in Antarctica on both sides. And so now, my implant is down here. And they're like a normal, space. They're in a normal spot now. And as they drop differently, you may see like your nipples a little wonky. So once they kind of fully drop into place, they'll be even Stevens. All right, you guys want to see my after pictures? Enjoy.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Ooh, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Time to take a deep breath. Gotta focus on you. All the big fights, long nights that you've been through. I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you. Boss up and change your life. You can have it all. No.
As I wrap up this video, my question for you is, what questions do you have for me? I am an open book. I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. This is the best thing that I have ever done for myself. I am currently 5 weeks out from surgery. I do go back to work next week. I feel great and have felt great for a long time. I got 6 weeks of FMLA and I took the whole time and I enjoyed it. So I am thrilled with my decision to do this. It is the best thing ever. I'm very glad that I came to a sense of self-love before all of this, because I feel like a lot of people who go into it thinking this is gonna make me hate myself less, it's not the way to go into this. Because if you hate yourself already, you're just gonna find another thing to hate. And I freaking love myself, especially now. Mwah.